I promise, folks, even though I try to play it cool, most of the time I am stressed the hell out, as was the case before hitting live for this live stream, because I've had to jerry rig the most ghetto ass live stream for this to work, being obviously away from the studio for Vikings versus Giants play by play live reaction. And right when I was able to get everything together and get things going, and yes, let's get ready to launch this thing up in the next 5 minutes, I'm like, all right, where's the game? Oh, that's right. I got to pay for Sunday ticket to be able to watch everything, basically everything that I want to watch. Except I get on Sunday ticket and they're like, no, it's not here. You can watch Giants versus Vikings at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NFL Network, to which I said in my mind, no, the game is at 1 p.m. Eastern. So where's the game? I look it up. Oh, it's on ESPN. Why didn't they say that on Sunday Ticket? It's because it's not just on ESPN, it's on ESPN Unlimited. So think about it. They have ESPN, ESPN Plus, and ESPN Unlimited, to which I said, are you serious? I'm over here stressing out, scratching and clawing ways to find my next round of bagel bites trying to survive. But oh, you got to pay an extra 15 bucks a month for ESPN Unlimited. You sons of bitches. But yet we're here. So Giants versus Vikings. Here's what I'm looking at. So from what I gathered from Sean Borman on Twitter is that for the Vikings, that you're going to have the first team offense, at least for Kyler Murray and the starting offensive line. You're going to have them out there for what he says is about 8 to 14 snaps. I projected about 2 series. So that's right where I would expect them to be. And then he says Chuck Demings has a 50-50 shot at becoming CB3. So the way I'm taking that, because he has that in parentheses where becoming CB3, is that like long term? Like, oh, is he going to be the third guy after Byron Murphy Jr. and Isaiah Rodgers? Is that going to be the case? That would be interesting. But obviously, I just want to see some fluidity with the offense. The defense, they're going to do their thing. I want to see some of the young bucks stand out. All of a sudden, Damon Claiborne has become a factor as of late. Better late than never. But this is some good stuff. I'm very excited about this opportunity. For the Vikings, obviously, this defense, man, all I'm going to say is it's preseason. And I know that you want to look good. And this may be more for a conversation as far as Ivan Pace Jr., depth pieces, what have you. Okay, go out there and you do your thing and you do the best you can. But Cam Skattebo, dude, this guy is a dude who is just, and it's weird because this is football. This is like, okay, you got to get after it and no holds bar and don't be soft. This is football. And I get it. And I would describe Cam Skattebo as a guy that was the last line of hope sent throughout the multiverse to save the sport of football before it finally crossed the line of becoming soft, and he just got here too late. This is a guy who just wants to run through brick walls and whatever and bring them down. Yeah, but this dude is crazy, man. This is a guy who suffered the leg injury last year and then finally got himself healthy. He's expected to be in this game anyway. Finally got himself healthy and then got up on that stage with I don't know what performer and felt the need that, first off, you're showing that you're strong and you're healthy and you're on both legs, on your 2 legs without any sort of assistance. That in itself is like, oh, he is back. Cam Skattebo is back, but he felt the need, like you could see it in his face, that validation wasn't good enough for him, that he had to do a backflip, stumble his way back, looking silly in the process, knowing that he embarrassed himself to then go, yeah, yeah, like he's in the WWE. And it's like, but that dude is crazy. Anyway, getting back to the point here for the Vikings, this is a good opponent, I think, for them to kind of get themselves into gear as the rest of the preseason goes on before ultimately getting into the regular season. So let me know your thoughts. Oh boy, we got spammers already, boy. Got them. Get them out of here. Let me know your thoughts as far as, again, this is a jerry-rigged live stream. I've got the backup equipment that I don't have, that I don't use in my studio. If the volume needs to be up or whatever, just let me know. But I'm ready. I'm ready. So for those that are out of market Vikings fans and you're trying to figure out where this game is, it's on ESPN Unlimited. Yeah, that's ESPN Plus with extra sprinkles and sparkles on top, I guess. Whatever. But I'd like to see, I think, besides the draft picks who you want to see out there, I'd like to see some, like, just a little cohesion on offense beyond practice going up against a different team, because this offense is going to really determine a lot. The defense, this is championship level. There's no question about that. Can the offense step up and finally be consistent enough to where the talent suggests that you should have all the potential in the world? Can you be that? 2 series, which is what it looks like that the starting offense is going to be. Now, I haven't seen anything as far as the receivers, Addison and Jefferson. I do see that Kyler Murray is going to be out there, but either way, you want to see something. And Ty Felton, he's been making plays pretty much all training camp. I think if not for Chuck Demings, you may have a case for Ty Felton to be the man of training camp. But Chuck Demings, he's going to be out there. 50-50 shot, says Sean Borman, to be CB3. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yes. Austin Young says, excited to see Damon Claiborne. You know what? I sure as hell am now, because it was looking really bad for a while. Like, he got off to a rough start where it was just almost a foregone conclusion. Like, he might not even make this roster, but as of lately, he's been turning heads. He's been making some plays. He's been splashing out there. So I think because of that, he should get some significant time out there. And if he does, I'm very excited. I was really dreading the idea of losing out. And I guess maybe it's one of those things where it's like, just be happy with what you have when it comes to these draft picks. You can't have them all, even if you projected for all of them to have some sort of impact. But it would have really just hurt me for Damon Claiborne to just not even get out there at all in the preseason anyway, that now he at least has a chance to prove himself worthy of being on the 53-man roster. I want every single one of these dudes to get a chance. Absolutely, I'm excited to see him. So we've got, 21 minutes before the game starts. Jerkerson says, moved to Tennessee and needed this. Oh, we here for you, baby. We are here. Skull DRIs, thank you for commenting on the sound. That was one of the main things with this jerry-rigged live stream, man. I know I got to talk closer with this microphone just because the XLR, I'm not going to go into too much detail with that, but I basically had to make this mic a USB mic just for being away from the studio for this live stream, but we're going to make this work. And yeah, Daniel, I am going to do play-by-play for the game. I am. Play-by-play for the game. We got ESPN Unlimited. Cannot be broken. We will find a way, and we found that way just in the nick of time. But yeah, Cam Skattebo, that dude is he's wild. He's a wild boy. But glad to see that he's healthy. Too evil to hope. What's going on, man? I think last time we did a live stream was the draft back in April. So we're in August now, 4 months later. Here we are. Here we are. Less than 20 minutes to go. I expect a good game. I expect a lot of showing out from these young bucks, from these young players. Damon Claiborne, he's going to get action. Heck yeah. On ESPN Unlimited. Fat cats at ESPN. Well, I'm glad to see that the live stream is working baseline because it was looking sketchy there for a second. But now the next thing will be, all right, watching the actual game on this same internet, on this same page. Because normally I got the TV like over here where I can do it, and then laptop and camera and whatever. This one, because I'm out of town, we're going to see. We going to see. Football is back, Kevin. Absolutely. I don't care if this is a preseason game. There's a lot to gain from this preseason game and for the preseason for that matter. Eventually, we're going to get to a point, not for another, I would say worst case a year from now, but I think best case scenario 2 years from now, Vikings, they're going to have to make some tough decisions on some big name players. I'm not ready for those conversations yet, but eventually we're going to have to. In Bangkok, fun life. Really appreciate you, play-by-play live stream Randy. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all of y'all being here. We're 10 years in. 10 years in. And even though, man, I'm telling you, it was looking rough. One key piece, backup piece, to make these live streams possible went out on me. I'm like, well, you know what? I've known of this saying from my uncle when I was a child, years and years ago, obviously, but he says some things are cheap for a reason. And some of the backup equipment that I've been using in emergency situations where I'm like, all right, at least I go out of town, I'm good, died out on me. So had to think of something last second. We got it together. We are here, and that is all that matters. How much time we got left? We got 16 minutes, baby. 16 minutes before we get up in this piece. Skull Desire. Yeah. Oh, Skull Deer Rise. Justin Jefferson, he's one of those guys that let's be very clear about something. I am not saying in a year or two, like when you got to make decisions to trade Justin Jefferson. I'm never going to say that, ever. What I'm saying is it would not shock me if eventually that is a conversation amongst the Vikings front office. Just because and sure, we can talk about the extension and as far as another extension and pushing money down the road, but you got to understand, guys, like the whole thing as far as the cap is a myth. To some degree, yes, but eventually you got to pay up. And whether that's, okay, you just push more money down the road, or you have to say, all right, you can only do this for so many times. Maybe we got to trade a player that we're not comfortable talking about, maybe because this might be the best time to do it. I'm not saying that for anybody. I'm just saying it's about to get uncomfortable very shortly. But for now, we're good. 2026, everybody's here. Oh gosh, come on, spammers. Get out of here, you bums. But yeah, it's going to come up that way, especially with Jordan Addison on the docket, right? You want to pay him? Okay, I think that relationship, that tandem between Jefferson and Addison can last for a year on top of that Addison extension. But then after that, it's like, bro. Ooh, but we'll see. That's negativity. We don't want negativity up in here. We want some positivity. This could be a good year if everything clicks. If KOC gets better as a situational play caller, you've got added talent. You've got a good enough offensive line. You've got a quarterback, a dual threat quarterback. You've got a championship level defense. You have arguably the best kicker in football. There's no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. But again, the goal for today's game is really just to see the young guys, obviously Kyler Murray, looking comfortable against a defense that's not his own. But outside of that, you want to see these draft picks. Like those that are out there, I haven't seen anything so far as players that aren't available. Let me do a quick check with the Vikings page themselves. It doesn't. I mean, I haven't seen. Actually, let me go to Kevin Seifert. That would be more reliable. Nothing. Alec Lewis. Does anybody have anything today? Anything as far as status are concerned? Okay, Alec Lewis says the Vikings ones are going through warm-ups and the entire first-team offensive line is taking part. Okay, including tackles Darisaw and O'Neal. Okay. Also, he said he's expecting lots of Viking starters to play at least a smidge today. A newish one in the Kevin O'Connell era. Good stuff. That's what I want to see. Even if it's just a little bit. We got to see it. You got a new quarterback. He needs his guys out there. Let's get something going. Let's get him comfortable. And let's ride, man. Let's ride. How much time we got left? 12 minutes. All right. They're not going to let me click on this until exactly 1 p.m. Eastern, huh? That's crazy. All right. It is. It is all about KOC. Has he improved for this year? Situational play calling. But I'm excited for this. Never did ESPN Unlimited. We just signed up for it today because we had to. It's all right. Cancel it right after this game. Write it off. I don't care. It's football. And there's still, I'm seeing stuff as far as, well, J.J. McCarthy, I mean, all right, if he gets out there, I'm sure he'll be out there. He'll definitely be out there. Of course he will. And that would be big too. As far as seeing how he plays against a different defense. I mean, he's still going to be fighting for his job, whether it's in the event that Kyler Murray isn't the guy after this season, or if he's auditioning himself, trying to really repair his image as a quarterback across the league, across the rest of the league that's looking for quarterbacks next year. But we've got 10 minutes and counting. No sound effects for this one because the bum ass soundboard, the backup soundboard, just died today. Like moments before doing this live stream. But back in studio, expected next week, and then we'll have all the bells and whistles and all that good stuff. Weep, weep, weep. It was terrible. I won't do that again. I'll try not to. Now, if I get excited, I don't know. Like, we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking at all Damon Claiborne, last second guy to make his presence known. I love it. Everybody on board. Everybody. Let's go. You gonna let me in yet? No, you're gonna let me in exactly at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you bums. It's all right. We'll get in there. We've been in these situations before, many of these types of situations where, like, the broadcast starts late or like something dumb happens, but we eventually get in there. We gonna do this. We out here. Hank Hill, what's going on? I'm excited about Charles Demings as well. Is he the faithful? Absolutely. That's another name where we're talking about the possible CB3 already, rookie year. Making plays in camp on Justin Jefferson. That might be the guy I'm excited to see the most, at least on defense anyway. Well, we are T minus 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It's going to be a good one. Going to be a good one. Sound okay for everyone? Is the sound okay? Sound check. 1 2 1 2. Hank Hill says he's curious. He's curious about Banks and Orange. I'm not curious. I am confident that I know what I'm getting from those two guys. I think the main difference with this defense to get them to that next level, and you can make the argument that they were a championship defense last year, 2025, but I think, if anything, what's going to catapult them into that championship defense for sure, no questions asked, with me anyway, is how they address the interior defensive line. That's that final oomph that you needed, and you got it. That paired with Jalen Redmond, LDR, I mean, not enough can be said about what this defense is going to bring to the table. All right. Everyone's saying the sound is good. Let's go. All right. You got that defensive line. You got Chuck Demings, Jake Golday. Hell, you can play him at edge and middle linebacker at times. Jamal Adams. Ooh-wee. Let's go. We've got T minus 6 minutes. T minus 6 minutes before this game starts getting ready to go down. We don't know yet. As Taz, we don't know if Harrison Smith is coming back. I think the question is, and obviously, if he wants to come back, he comes back. He's Hitman. He's Vikings galore. He's a Vikings legend. I don't know, but I think like it's one of those things where, I mean, I'll just come out and say it. If he comes back, it's a luxury. This defense isn't dependent on a Harrison Hitman Smith return, but if he does, obviously you'll take him back. He comes back until he says he doesn't want to come back. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. But we don't have anything yet. And trust me, I research Vikings every single day just to keep tabs. What's going on? Is there anything worth talking about? Or if not, this little bit is something we can bring up later. I'm always researching what's going on with the Vikings every single day. And still with Harrison Smith, there's nothing. Nothing. But clock is ticking. Eventually, push come to shove, got to make some sort of decision. All right, okay. It says we're about to start. I clicked on the link. We are in. So now it's just a matter of this live stream for you guys, because I want to make sure that this doesn't complicate things, because for the first time, I'm having to watch the game while reacting to it all on the same internet page. So just want to make sure it's good for you guys. If it's not, I will adjust. We got more spammers. Get them out of here. Bum asses. All right. Not so Bakik says, "What's up, Randy? Been a viewer for years now. I appreciate you. Glad to see you doing well. Are you done with JJ McCarthy? Even if he looks awesome today, I think sitting a year will benefit him." I am always open to anything. I have my stance on things all the time, but it's not like a hard stance as far as this is why this will be the case forever. Sometimes I do have that, like with Zim or Anthony Richardson or players like that. I had that stance about Antoine Winfield Jr. before he got drafted, where I was like, this dude can start right away, and I was 100% right about him. That said, I am open to any sort of new information that presents itself to me. So if JJ McCarthy all of a sudden like looks outstanding this preseason, I'm down for that. We can revisit those conversations and be like, hold up a second here. I don't know what happened from last year through training camp, but from that point to now, this is a different player. Like, absolutely. I'm always, and that's the thing, you have to be open. Like, you can't just have a hard line and say, this is my original thought and I'm sticking to it, because then you're doing yourself a disservice. So no, I'm not done with JJ McCarthy unless the Vikings are done with JJ McCarthy, as in they end up trading him or cutting him. But as long as he's still on this team, no, I'm totally down. It's totally open. In fact, I'm open to the idea that if Kyler Murray is not good enough, that you still technically have JJ McCarthy in your back pocket, along with any other options that you want to explore. But no, I think to write JJ McCarthy off, like right now, would be, in my opinion, premature, because he's still under his rookie contract. Like, you still have team control. So no, but he has to show that he's worthy of still being worth the attention of the Vikings to be able to want to move forward and continue on with him. So let's see. We're here, and ESPN Unlimited. What are we doing? All right, we on. Are we on? We on. Oh, we on. We are so on. We are so back. How's the stream for you guys? It's not messing up, right? It's not messing up. No. Oh. I think this was the final puzzle. Like, can we be able to both get this game on and a live stream on the same tabs for the first time ever? That appears to be the case. I appreciate you, Kevin Milwaukee, for that update. Okay, so we are good. That's man, the stressing I was doing, man. The stressing I was doing. That's the thing, man. I've had to like adjust my whole life to just stuff. And this is just another one of those things. And now I gotta adjust again to these spammers. We don't care about your fake links. All right. Okay. All right. We're here. MetLife. We are here. Wow. Whew. Thought it was going to be tough, but we're here. Okay. Did I just see Justin Jefferson wearing diamond-covered Beats headphones? I hope so. And if he did, I need to see them. I need to see them. But let's go. Let's go. Talk about some NFL Network at 8 p.m. Man, y'all can. NFL Network can kiss my ass. ESPN Unlimited. We got unlimited now. Just in case it wasn't enough. Yeah, they're giving all the praise to the Giants, and they're at MetLife. I get it. Showing highlights, all that good stuff, but I want to see Kyler Murray. I want to see Kyler Murray in a Vikings jersey, getting off a pass to Addison and Jets, and the kickoff is up, and the Vikings, they're going to receive this thing. They're going to start on offense. Ball is fielded, returned past the 20, gets to the 30, gets close to the 30. Does Minnesota. Good return there. It's going to be 1st and 10. Good start so far. This is so exciting. And again, the stream's still going. Spammers, get your bum ass out of here. All right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 29-yard line. You've got Kyler Murray under center. He hands the ball off to Aaron Jones. Nice run. Gets a first down and more. Gets about, I would say, 15 yards right there. The edge run to the left. And look at that, just shaking himself off. Too easy. Ooh, nice handoff. I think that was Bredesen. I think that's Bredesen out there, lead blocker. And look at that. You run the football. Good things happen. Yep, Bredesen's out there. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. You've got Kyler under center. You've got 2 left. Jets is in motion. Comes back. Ooh, okay. That was a quick pass. That was a quick pass to Bredesen. Someone took that blitz, that shot that would have happened to Kyler Murray. I'd like to see that again if possible because that was a nice save for him to get that pass off in time for a couple of yards. But it's 2nd and 8 now, a 2-yard gain. And we've got Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason is the tailback here. I like this close formation that they're doing. It's not all high octane, but they hand the ball off to Jordan Mason, and that's going to be maybe for no gain. It's going to be 3rd down here, 3rd and 8. Let's see what they do here. So now we're going, okay, so Kyler Murray's going to be in shotgun. You've got Jordan Mason as the tailback out there, as the running back next to Kyler Murray. You've got Addison in motion. The ball snaps, and he throws it. And that's a catch. That's a catch. That's to Jordan Addison. Jordan, and that was a tough grab too. He had the defender on him. He had it. Ooh, actually not even. It was slightly low thrown ball, but it was good enough for Addison to make the catch and keep the drive going. That's the value of Addison, man. That was a dicey throw. Could have been better from Kyler right there. Now they're challenging it. Okay. Not surprised by that. But okay. John Harbaugh wants to challenge it. We're going to take a look at that again. I thought even with the replay that Jordan Addison caught that, but we're going to take another look anyway. So that's a terrible angle. That's a terrible angle. From that angle, it looks like he caught it, even from that terrible angle. That's the backside. This is the one we want, the front one right here. Boom. Boom. Honestly, there's not even enough there to even look at that and say, you know what, that needs to be changed. There's not enough. Like, the defender is all over him. You can't see the ball. I think the original call should stand. If it doesn't, I mean, you know how referees are. You know how referees are. Like nowadays, the last several years, wouldn't be surprised if they were to overturn it, but that should not be overturned because there's no clear picture from either the backside or the front side of that play. I think it stands, and that should be a 1st down for the Vikings. There's no way. No way. But again, like I'm at the point now where I'm so used to this, where it's like clearly refs, anybody with a brain who has never seen the sport of football before, that play should stand. And I'm saying that because there's not enough there based on the angles that they showed on that pass to Jordan Addison. There's not enough there to even say, oh, definitively, no, that's incomplete. It's not there. If anything, it just gives more credence to the fact that he actually did catch that ball. Like I would say I would be shocked, but I'm not. Call on the field, pass is complete. Bam. Wow. I'm surprised it was that easy and that simple. Normally we got to get the whole league together to like discuss and whatever. Hands were underneath the ball, and it's There's a call on the field, pass is complete. So now let's see. Call stands. Bam. This isn't hard. This is not hard. And it shouldn't be this hard. I hate the fact that whenever it's left in the ref's hands, it's always a shaky situation, that even though something is clearly leaning one way as what it should be, they go to the opposite side. We're back in play here. Ball is at the Giants' 43-yard line. 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Little slowdown, but gets about 4 yards right there on that play. Heck of a first start. Heck of a start for this offense. I mean, depending how this drive goes, say you get a touchdown or something, I'm good for the day with this first team offense. Although, if they want to put them out there one more time, I wouldn't be upset about that either. So we've got 2nd and 6. We've got a man in motion. Is that Bartholomew? Gavin Bartholomew that was in motion? Either way, Jordan Mason just broke off like a 20-yard run on that play right there. Gets to about the 21-yard line, approaching the red zone. You're basically there. Clock is ticking. Hand off. Boom. And Darisaw, that's another thing. Having a healthy Darisaw back. What a difference, man. Took dude right out of the play. This offense is flowing. All right, so they're at the 23-yard line. Addison in motion. Do we got an audible? We may have an audible. Oh, if that was an audible, that was weak. That's going to be a run for no gain. Looks like they may give it half a yard to Jordan Mason. But looking at, I guess, so Darisaw came inside, which I guess that was designed to do, but I guess nothing was really there. Jordan Mason was dancing around. They're going to give him a yard. So, okay. So that's going to be 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 22-yard line. Bunch formation. I love it. I love it. They hand the ball off. They are running the football. Do you hear me right now? They are running the ball. This is going to be 3rd and short, 3rd and about 3, I would say. That's okay. Kevin O'Connell, I see you. I see you right now. So I'm going to say 3rd and 3. Let's see where they mark it at. It's going to be at the 17. Ball snaps. They pass it. Shotgun. Quick pass, but okay. Okay. So that's incomplete. On 3rd and 3, it's going to be 4th and 3. I don't like that play. Obviously, I felt like that was a bit rushed. Like you could have played that. They can't stop the run. You could have hit the run right there on 3rd and 3, and then you could have gotten creative if you didn't get the first down conversion on 4th and shorter. So that right there, I mean, the most of the thinking on that drive was excellent. It was excellent. We want to run the ball. But don't abandon it if you don't have to. That deep down into Giants territory as the Woolreicher, he kicks and makes the field goal. If you're going to do that, you can still use that as an opportunity to run the football one more time. It's 3rd and short, and then you have options to then get cute if you want to. So started off good. Everything started off good, but unfortunately, that's a KOC thing that hopefully he figures out. eventually. Hopefully. We'll see. What are we doing? We are, oh yes, updating the score here. Come on, KOC. Come on, baby. I guess on the positive side, we'll take from that. Will the thrill. Mr. Perfect. Wimp, wimp, wimp. Let's go. But you know what? Like the way, like how that drive went on and how it could have been, I'm happy with it. But like KOC, that's the thing. Situational play calling, right? That's what we talk about. That was a play right there. You could have got 7. Could have got 7. Either way, that's a good start. I kind of want to see him one more time. Just one more time. Just one more. Please. The offense. Can we get one more drive out of that? That said, I wouldn't be shocked. Hey, yo, I can't sit here and be thankful enough for you guys being here, but also this jerry-rigged live stream that I'm able to somehow, off of shared Wi-Fi, be able to do this stream and have this game to be able to watch on the same internet tabs is crazy. But that, you know what, all things considered, I will say that was a good first drive. I think they left some on the table right there. They could have got 7. Those are the little things that are going to make the difference as far as being able to squeak out wins in the regular season for seeding purposes. As the Giants, they get the ball back around their own 28-yard line. Those are going to be the difference makers. As far as seeding purposes in the regular season, being able to stretch out and eke out those tight wins and being able to make those types of plays and get those tight wins in the playoffs if you're going to be able to do that. But still, that was a very impressive drive. I love the commitment to running the football. Kyler Murray, I would like to see a few more passes from him, but they hand the ball off. And the Giants, they go from the 28, their own 28, to, I'm going to say, about a 5-yard gain. So to about their own 33. But good start. Could have been better, but good start. Blue Collar says, I'm more excited about the defense than Kyler Murray. I'm right there with you. And on third down, they try to get Skattebo. Skattebo is... Where'd they mark him at? Oh, it's third down. Okay. So it's 3rd and 3. Skattebo was a no-go. 3rd and 3. Who we got out there? You got Banksy, LDR. Pretty sure that's Banksy. Ball snaps there in shotgun. They wanted to go quick left. They couldn't, but you know what? Jaxson Dart adjusted, got it to Isaiah Likely. Damn, I wish we had him. God, I wish we had him. Damn, we need a tight end so bad. Isaiah Likely. God. It's all right. We got players too. Not necessarily a tight end, but. All right, so new set of downs for the Giants. Giants at their own 40-yard line. They hand the ball off, and that's going to be no gain. Maybe for a loss. They may say it's for a loss. Based on where that first ref, they're going to say it's a... No, okay, so the marker, they're going to say 2nd and 10, but that ref, he was 2 yards behind that line of scrimmage when he stopped. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Minnesota up 3-0. So they're in shotgun. Empty set. Okay, defense. Now, they may go screen. They may go quick pass here. You got Dallas Turner on one edge. You've got, errant throw. Who was that? I think that was number 90. Who was? Yo, show me that play again. That was to the right side. Number 90 got out there, got his hands up, and threw everything off. Who is this? Ooh, he got Jaxson Dart shook. Was that LDR? I think that was LDR. Wait, we'll get back to that in just a second. All right, you got shotgun. You got a man on the right. Ball is still at the 40-yard line of the Giants. 2 seconds left. They get the clock off. They get the play off. And it is stifled for a sack. Are you listening to what I am saying right now? And that is Dallas Turner. Was that Dallas Turner with the sack? Where you at? Where you at, 15? I see you. I see you. I see you. They're going to credit him with that. You know what? And guess what? The interior defensive line made this all possible. There was nothing but blockage coming down the way, and it threw Jaxson Dart all the way off to where Dallas Turner could finish that. Dallas Turner. Skol Tide. Skol. I can't be as loud as I want to be, as I normally would be in my studio right now, but I'm telling you, this is a championship level defense, and I'm standing on it. Huh? What? Get out of here. Get out of here with that. Dude, listen, I know the quarterback thing was exhausting no matter which side you were on. It was exhausting, and it took up the whole offseason, and I get it. But this is why. This is not a shock for me, and I know it's preseason, and I know it's the Giants, and I get all that. But this is why I was saying there are other things with this team that we cannot ignore, as if the quarterback situation is the only thing that matters with this team. This defense is everything. Everything. That was a team sack right there. That defensive line, all together. Barry says, "Oh man, no Grenard, no jump kick by Randy. Screw him." And his 3 sacks. Hey ya, shake it, shake it. Andre 3 sacks. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, that's a good point. Mind you, he said, mind you, Ryan, we have I'm calling him Banksy and Orange as backups right now. As backups. Backups. What? Let's go. Yeah, all right, it's the Giants, but you know what? Reyes Truth, I don't care. They didn't make this schedule. I'm not boo-hooing this at all. This team can do some things. They can. Now I just want to see, okay, for this offense, are we going to get the starting offense again? Just one more time. Come on. Once. Please. I need it for my soul. Life's been rough out here, man. ESPN Unlimited charging me an extra $15 a month just to watch this game. Oh, no. First team offense not there. But we get J.J. McCarthy. Let's see how he looks. All right, so they do a okay. So that was I don't even know what to describe there. That was a keeper the whole time, fake play action, and just run to the right. So okay, that went for maybe a yard or yeah. Okay, so they're gonna give that. Come on, man. Come on. You can't start me off with the start that the offense had and the defense had, and then follow that up with that play. All right. Pitch out left, and that is to, oh, was that Claiborne? That was a good run. That was a decent run. Yeah, Damon Claiborne. Okay. So it's going to be third down. Got a good couple of yards out of it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Get the big man out there. 72. All right, so it's third down. All right, so now JJ, he's going to have to throw it. It's 3rd and 3. They're in shotgun. Come on, JJ. See what you got. And that was as good of a throw as my right foot could throw right now. And my right foot hurts. That was terrible. He was locked in on that receiver the whole time. That was terrible. I mean, objectively speaking. And the man was open. Dude, he was open. He just oversailed that. That, listen, man, if you're going to go gung-ho for J.J. McCarthy and get upset whenever any objective critiques come, I, at some point, you have to acknowledge it's not where it needs to be. It's just not. That was so terrible. That was so bad. And one thing that I will say, and this is the only thing I'm going to say on this whole J.J. McCarthy, he's been done wrong and all that other stuff. At some point, he has to show that he's worthy. He doesn't look like a starting quarterback right now. I mean, hell, he might be a backup quarterback, but even that, I would say I'd rather take my chances with Carson Wentz. But you can be as loud as you want to be, and that's what the JJ stands have been during the off season. That's when they're at their loudest. But when it's time to see him on the field and it's time for him to make plays, J.J. McCarthy comes nowhere close to the campaign and propaganda that has been preached all throughout the offseason, where no one can see him, where he can hide in the locker room and get a couple of good footnotes from the beat reporters during practice when it's not open to the public. When he's out there in the public, it's undeniable. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm off it. I'm moving on. Once again, I want to thank you all for being part of this live stream. I had serious doubts that this live stream would even happen, and the way that it's happening right now, to where, I mean, fingers crossed, where we're able to get this going. We're still able to be able to watch and react to the game in real time. I, to say, I mean, this is a blessing. Like this moment right here, I am blessed that it's going as well as it is. For a jerry-rigged live stream outside of my own studio. But yeah, like that was terrible. That was a terrible throw. So the Giants, they get the ball back. It's going to be 1st and 10. And let's see. I mean, it doesn't even matter to me what defense they put out there. There's so big citrus is out there. We know that. We know that at least. That looks like Banksy next to him. Is that 95? I think they hand the ball off. And they get about 8 or 9 yards right there. So not a great start, but whatever. Let's see. I see LDR. And we'll get to the next play. Oh, they pull. Oh, Jamal Adams is out there, but they got quite a mix of players out there. All right. So at their own 45-yard line, the Giants in shotgun hand the ball off, and boy, who is that? Jamal Adams with the tackle, the serious tackle in the backfield. That's probably a 6-yard loss right there. Get out of here. What? Dude, if I was in my studio, I would be so loud right now. That's a hell of a play. Boy. Yeah. 3rd and 5. Running back motion man. Defense coming. You know what? Jaxson Dart got the ball off in time, but that defense was coming up the middle. New set of downs. But you know what? I like how that defense worked out. You're going to have to earn every freaking yard that you're going to get. They earned those yards right there. New set of downs for the Giants. 1st and 10. You know what? I want to see this defense even more, especially the new guys. So under center, hands the ball off. Oh, damn. Okay, so that's going to be like a 7-yard run. That should have been a 2-yard loss. I really, really hope we don't have the case of missed tackles again. I mean, look at this. Boom. That's two missed tackles that could have really just made a difference right there. That's the difference between a short gain and a 7-yard gain. So 2nd and 3, it's all right. Late handoff, and that's Cam Skattebo. He's the dude. New set of downs for the Giants. Yep. New set of downs for the Giants as they make their way to the Vikings 40-yard line. Let's go. It's all right. Gives us a reason to see more of the defense. That's how I'm looking at it, baby. They're in shotgun now at their own 40. Oh, you got a false start. Are they pointing at the Vikings? Really? No, that's a false start. Okay. All right. Girls, you look good once you back that thing up. 5 whole ass yards once you back that thing up. Oh. Perhaps there was a case to be made for encroachment there, I guess by Bo Richter, but they called it false start. I'll take it. So you got 1st and 15 back at their own 45-yard line now. And they're going to run it. Okay, so they got about 4 yards on that play. Not happy with it. I'd like to see some domination here. But 4 yards. Meh. man, how many bots do we have in here? Come on, mods. Help a brother out. All right, 2nd and 10. They're in shotgun. Oh! Was that Jay Ward? Was that Jay Ward? I think that was Jay Ward with the straight bullet sack. Bam! Put his ass into the ground. Back at the 50-yard line. I can only contain my excitement but so much, but I also understand where I'm at. I can't go all the way off the way that I want to. That was a hell of a sack. That was some beast stuff right there. Whew. You know what? That extended drive, what I say, if anything, it's going to give us more reason to see greatness from this defense, and we got it right there. Oh, my God. Oh. You know what that play reminded me of? No lie, no hyperbole. And I know I can be wacky sometimes, but years ago, back when the Chargers, when they were in San Diego, and it was like 4th and 1, and the Chargers were down. Chargers versus the Baltimore Ravens, and Qualcomm, that was the stadium, Qualcomm. And it was like 4th and 1, and the Chargers were down, and it was 4th and 1, and they had to like get one more yard just to extend the drive and win a field goal and win the game. And Ray Lewis went through that hole and busted it all up. That was Jay Ward right there. That was Sports Center. That's Sports Center top 10. Do they still do Sports Center top 10? I don't watch ESPN anymore. Dude. No way. Come on, man. Yo, bring that play back. All right, post-game vid, I'm bringing that play back. Give a damn when nobody say that. Dude, that was one of those sit your ass down little boy plays. And spammers went, don't take, spammers trying to take my excitement away. Be gone. Jay Ward. What? That would be on Jacked Up, Ryan. That would be on Jacked Up. If they still did it, you got jacked up. Oh, Ray Lewis would be proud. That would be proud. I'm proud. All the stuff I said about Jay Ward, I'm sorry. No, we good. We good, yeah. Yo, that is a hell of a play. All right, so we 3rd and 17. Oh, it's not over? Oh, I thought the drive was over. All right, 3rd and 17. He throws it, and it's incomplete. There's a flag on the play. Come on, man. Why is there a flag on the play? What happened? What are we doing? Yeah, that was a safety blitz. Boy, that is sexy. There's no other word to describe it. That was a sexy play. All right. So I still don't understand. So is it 3rd and 7? It's 3rd and 23 now? Okay. All right. Ball snaps. They do a side screen, and, well, that's going to be a first down and more, and they're going to score a touchdown. Come on. Or not? No, they're not going to score. They're going to get into inside the red zone, close to goal line territory. That's just one of those plays where it's like, are you serious? How many times have we seen that before, where you get a monster playoff and then a dump off play that should just end the drive and get the offense back onto the field? Just undisciplined football. But they're now, the Giants somehow, after that Jay Ward sack, they start this next drive at their own, looks like 13, and that's going to be a tackle for loss. So they're now back at their own 15-yard line. You hate to see a play like that by Jay Ward. It needs to be finished. That drive needs to be finished. It's unfortunate, but it can be, I guess, a learning experience. But we saw that a lot last year. It's like, for the fans, yeah, let us get excited, and you should be excited too. But also, you have another down to play. 2nd and 12, and defense can't get there, and throws it up, and oh, good lord. Whew, that is going to be a touchdown pass. Who was that pass to? Somebody just got mossed. That was terrible. We got to see the replay after that. That was Jaxson Dart. Just navigates through pressure, gets outside to the left, and just darts it up there. And bro is just too small. Is that Ivan Pace Jr.? No way. Hold up. Did they really? No. Don't do this to me, man. You do not have Ivan Pace Jr. out there in coverage in the end zone. They did. Ivan Pace Jr. just got scored on as the kick is up and good. Who was that scored? I am wow. that's wild. But then again, that's remnants of the Vikings defense. So great, but then just something goofy will happen out of nowhere. That's wild. All right. That was Malachi Fields with the Moss. So we got, objectively speaking, we got two top 10 Sports Center plays in this game. What was he doing out there? All right. 7-3. All of a sudden, it's a game now. Whatever. I'm not letting the potential of that offense, what we saw, and then the majority of this defense, not going to let that sway me. You hear me? You hear me? I refuse. The negativity will not get the best of me. No siree, Bob. This is Vikings football at its best. No denying it. You can't deny it. All right. It's a competitive game now. And Jaxson Dart is still out there. Now, granted, I guess this is going to be the J.J. McCarthy versus Jaxson Dart game. Oh, boy. So, we know that's going to be the case moving forward until the Giants decide to take Jaxson Dart out. So, again, this is another opportunity for J.J. McCarthy to show something. Okay? That it's that simple. All the excuses, all of the pomp and circumstances as far as, no, we just don't believe in him. Okay, shut us up. Shut everybody up. They're showing the replay again. I can't believe it. Ivan. Oh, he was one-on-one with that receiver. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Vikings, they return the kickoff. They get past the 20. Oh. And then get stopped at the 24-yard line. They might give them the 25, but I'm going to say the 24-yard line. And the Giants, they've got some confidence now. They've got juice flowing through them. And you know they're going to play Jaxson Dart some more. It makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't you? So now, J.J. McCarthy, it's your time, bro. Let's go. At the 25. First down, under center, play action. Okay, good play. Good pass to the open man. That's going to get you about 8 yards. Okay. Good play design. Bootleg, open man, bam. Okay. They're going to say 2nd and 3, so a 7-yard gain. And he's under center. He hands the ball off. That looks like Damon Claiborne. He gets about 2. Gets 2 just shy of the first down marker. All right. Don't catch a tight butt. Now it's 3rd and 1. But you're in your own territory, so it looks like they're gonna run this one. They got Max Bredesen out there as the lead blocker. You've got Damon Claiborne. Let's see. They hand it, and Damon Claiborne, that's a heck of a run. You know what? Don't overcomplicate things. And you had your lead blocker right there, and it didn't even matter. He was able to shade off to the left. And that's a first down. Damon Claiborne, hell yeah, dude. Make your mark. Let's get some other players. Let's get some other names out there. New set of downs. Ball is at their own 39-yard line, or 41-yard line, excuse me. J.J. McCarthy has time, throws it deep, and that pass is complete. Ooh, is that Miles Price with the catch? It is. There's a flag on the play. We'll see. I'd hate for that to be taken away from J.J. McCarthy because that was a good play. Good velocity. Nice catch. I mean, for a flag to be thrown that far down, you would think it's DPI or holding. Yeah, it's against the defense. Oh, you got double penalties on the defense there. So look at this. Miles Price. Yeah, he got held. He got everything. Came back on the curl route and made that play. That's a hell of a play and a hell of a throw by J.J. McCarthy. Nice work. Okay. Let me find out. All right. I mean, this is a positive. This is good. We're getting some good stuff so far in this drive. Come on, man. So right now, it's 1st and 10. Ball is at the Giants 42. Under center. Ball snaps. The pitch left. And we're back to where we were last year. Those pitch plays, man, I don't know what it is as far as the outside blocking execution, but those pitch plays just, I'd love to know if there's a way to figure out a stat for pitch plays, which that pitch play turned out to be about a loss of 1 or 2 right there. But I'd love to see if there's like some sort of stat that can point out teams successful for the pitch plays, like where they all rank, all 32 teams. Didn't work there. But you got 2nd and 12 and shotgun. J.J. McCarthy has time to throw it. And, okay, so there's a flag on the play. All right, so we'll see what that's about. And it looks like it's going to be on the defense. So, okay, so we'll see. Yep. Okay, so it's going to be on the defense. That's an automatic first down. That placement, though, I was like, you're open, you're open. But, and why would the cameraman, the replay, why would you go away from the play when we're trying to see the play again? Either way, you know what? Doesn't matter. Helps the Vikings. New set of downs. 1st and 10. J.J. McCarthy gets more reps to show what he's got. And now the ball is at the Giants 39. Play action. He gets outside. And that's going to be incomplete. But now there's a flag. Okay. Back-to-back flags. I'll take it. The one thing, I mean, that is just undeniable, I will say about J.J. McCarthy as we figure this play out. Well, let's figure this penalty out first real quick. Holding on the offense. All right, so I guess it doesn't matter. But, like, when J.J. McCarthy gets outside and has an opportunity to extend plays, it's really beautiful, like, until he lets the pass off. He gets outside, great stride, and it's like, oh, he's about to deliver something great. And it's like, what's that sound on The Price is Right? Boom, 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 boom. It's like, damn, you can't finish that play up. The lead up was awesome. Poetry, even. All right, 1st and 20 now. Ball at the 49. Damn. Somebody just got put on their ass. We got another flag. All right, well, what is this about? False start. Oh, boy. All right, well, hey, you know what, folks? Y'all can't hold me to nothing. I'm trying the best I can right now. I'm trying. Vikings 2nd unit, they are getting in their own way. Tough sledding. So now they're back on their own side of the field, 1st and 25. Okay. Ball snaps, throws a quick out to Miles Price. That's good for about 5-6 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. McCarthy, come on, bro. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 20, shotgun. And he locks on to one receiver and, okay, so pass is incomplete. I mean, technically, so that was for Ty Felton. You can make the case he could have made a play on that ball. But, yeah, that was good coverage, too, at the same time. And McCarthy was locked in from the jump on that play, incomplete. So this is going to be, what, 3rd and 20? Third and 20. Ball is at the Giants' 49-yard line. Shotgun, J.J. McCarthy, ball snaps, and panics. And it's incomplete. Yeah, this I don't know what else there is to say. I mean, they're going to keep giving him the reps, sure, which I guess it couldn't hurt which let's make sure we acknowledge the people as that we got through that drive somehow. Storm says, Vikings ball is back. Good to see you, Randy. Looking forward to the season streams. I appreciate your Storm Lord, because we are so back in that regards. Mods, y'all got to help me, man. Y'all got to help me. All of these spammers getting away with highway robbery. Got to get them up out of here. Yeah, J.J. McCarthy, man. Listen, we can say offensive line. I get it. But we can't use that as the sole thing, like 100% of the time. But you know what? If nothing else, walking out of here with something. Offense has, as no surprise, offense has a chance to be great. Just depends on KOC, and that was really highlighted that first drive where the starters played at, where it's like, all right, bro, you can run the ball and then get cute with it on fourth down if you need to. Instead, you were doing successful running the football and then abandoned it. But this offense can be successful. This defense we know is going to be successful. And now we just need to see a couple of players get their hat in the ring. Damon Claiborne, I'm so proud of this guy. I can't tell you enough. I just want to see him out there even more. Get him more reps out there. There's still plenty of game left. And the spammers, come on, man. Trying to make sure I don't lose track of this game, but the spammers, they just keep I don't know. Ugly Anya says, I've seen enough, put Wentz in. I mean, that begs the question. I mean, have we seen enough to justify seeing more of J.J. McCarthy? We talk about reps and reps. We know that he's getting the reps, but what is he doing with these reps? Like, not enough. Not enough. I mean, is it time to bring in Carson Wentz? That's a legitimate question. And again, goes back to the stands. He's getting screwed over. J.J. McCarthy, 9. He's the prophecy. Well, he's been given ample opportunities, including today. We've seen nothing. So now, 1st and 10, Giants at their own 14. Gets the pass off. They're going to get a 10-yard game out of that. Wait, where are we at in this game? Have we reached halftime? What is happening? Oh, no, we haven't. Just under 9 minutes left to go before halftime. All right, so 1st and 10. Got a real jumbo kind of set formation. Bad snap, drops the ball, he recovers it. They recover it. And that's going to be a gain. That's a terrible spot that the refs are giving right there. They're saying like a clean 2 yards. I'm like, that's a yard, but whatever. And so Jaxson Dart is out the game. I don't even know who is this quarterback? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Oh, that's Jameis Winston. Oh, good for him. Still in the league. Good locker room guy. All right. Ball snaps, throws it. And it's complete. Got guys catching up later. Jake Golday with the play. All right, so now's the time, man. So it's not about X's and O's. It's really just about players. Who's going to stand out right now? Who's going to elevate themselves on the depth chart? I mean, the fact that Ivan Pace Jr. is still in this game says a lot. But considering how long that this is his fourth year, I want to say. But on 3rd and 2, the referee's going to mark it short on that rush attempt right there. You got Banksy out there. Let's not forget, just because I saw 24 as a reminder of that Ray Lewis pop play that he made on Jaxson Dart. That was crazy. We shall not forget about that. Not on this channel. So go for the quick rush. And I don't know if he got it. They're going to try to figure this out. They're going to mark it a first down. Let's see it again. It's hard to even tell where the ball is, but I don't think he got it. I mean, but then again, whatever. Is it worth really challenging for? Whatever. Give us more reason to see Banksy, Big Citrus, and Holiday. Ball snaps, hand the ball off to the left, and that's a nice stop right there. Because homeboy was coming with speed. But they got that stop right there. Second and 4. Holiday. What did I say? Holiday? Holiday. Handoff, and that is Ivan Pace Jr. Okay. Got scored on earlier, but got in the backfield immediately to neutralize that gain. Oh, yeah, Odell Beckham Jr. is still in the league. Good for him. Still making money. So this is 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Ball snaps in shotgun. Pressure, and we got him down. Who was that? For the sack. Who we got? That was 99. Got used to these players, this depth that they have. That was nice. Sets up 4th and 4. They return the punt, gets past the 20, 25, around the 27-yard line. Okay. I want to make sure I get that number right. That was 99, if I'm not mistaken. What am I doing? Just go back to ESPN, you moron. Gamecast. Boom. All right, so that was... What's that with that sack? What are we doing here? What? E. Williams. Okay. C. Williams. Elijah Williams. Okay. All right. Name I was not familiar with until now. Point, point, point. So that was, yeah, that was a sack. That was a sack Elijah Williams had, E. Williams. And now, getting back caught up here. Score is still 3-7. Ball goes back to Minnesota. And we're going to get more. We're going to get more of J.J. McCarthy. I'm assuming. Now, if they put in Carson Wentz, that would be a bad look for McCarthy. Not great. Commercial break now for, it looks like, 30 more seconds. Got 5 more seconds. We are back on from commercial break. And let's see. Oh, they're showing a replay here. Oh. Okay, so they just showed the OBJ incompletion, and now they're just showing him on the sideline, on the bench. Vikings get the ball back. It's 1st and 10. And McCarthy's still out there. He's still out there. They've got the ball at their own 8-yard line. Shotgun. McCarthy hands it off. No question about that. And a little extra tussle going on there. That was to Xavier Scott for a couple of yards. Couple of people saying Adams got hurt. Adams? Like Jamal Adams? Ball snaps. JJ throws it over the middle. Quick pass. And that's going to get close to the first down, a yard shy of the first down marker. What is happening with Jamal Adams? Let's consult Twitter real quick. Please tell me it's not anything serious. I mean, we just got the dude. He's being carted off the field. Are you kidding me? That is never a good sign. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What? This must have happened during the commercial break. Like, oh boy. Okay. Not a great sign when you have to get carted off the field. That is terrible. So a cart. So this was from Alec Lewis 18 minutes ago. A cart is coming for Jamal Adams. Teammates had been checking on him in the medical tent. Josh Metellus and Byron Murphy Jr. looked pretty upset. So that's not obviously not a good sign at all. That is horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, got to get back to the game. Got to get back to the game. Oh, we're at the 2 minute warning before halftime. That is, wow. Really? That was a big move to bring him on, too. A game changer. Damn. I mean, that does. Ooh, I'm thinking that too, El Jefe. It's like, damn, why was Adams even out there this late in the game? As far as a preseason game, anyway. Why even have him out there? I don't know. Wow. I guess that's preseason for you. It happens. That's a devastating injury. That was a key factor, a linchpin, the ultimate utility knife. And unfortunately, that just comes with the sport. We'll have to get updates, but it's never, it's never like a small thing when you get carted off the field. That's never the case. Who could it be? Says Jamal Adams carted off already. Yeah, that's damn. That's tough. I was really looking forward to like seeing that impact, like in the regular season. That's tough, and to be able to get him so late, that was like Nolan Teasley's signature moves, one of the few moves that he made this off season. Damn. And that was going to turn out great, obviously. But damn. We'll have to get updates, obviously. Anything can happen. But let me see if I damn. Really takes the wind out of the sails, huh? Tough. All right, so we're back, and we got to see that happen. Or what the hell just happened? Because ESPN Unlimited just. Okay, we got it. Out around the 10, ball snapped. J.J. McCarthy sat there, offensive line got backed into him. Actually, looked like that was the. It looked like that was Xavier Scott, and just turned out to be nothing. Either way, a waste of an offensive drive, 4th and 9. They're going to punt it, obviously, but damn. Championship level defense that with Jamal Adams. I mean, that's a hit. That's a hit. Damn. So they punted the ball. There's a flag on the field. JJ McCarthy is not doing anything. I forgot. I got to do score updates on this thing. I haven't needed to do a score update in what seems like forever. But we've got a penalty on the field here. They're saying it's a first down for. All right, it's a first down for the Giants. So obviously that penalty was on the Vikings. Doesn't matter. Giants 1st and 10. And well, we got Banksy out there. All right, so let's look for some good stuff. We got Banksy out there. We got Big Citrus out there. We know Chuck Demings is out there. Let's go. Come on. Looks like LDR is out there too as well. 1st and 10. Ball at the 44. The Vikings 44. They get a couple of yards on that play. A minute and counting left in this first half. Damn, Jamal Adams. Damn, man. Clock is still ticking. Ball is at the 38-yard line of the Vikings. They finally snapped the ball. Jameis Winston can't get pressure. In fact, somebody just got pancaked. We got to point it out. We got to point it out if they're going to show that again. Are they going to show that again? Nope, they're not. Somebody on that interior defensive line just got driven into the ground. And I wish we could get a replay of that. That was bad. Bad rep. It's all right. Bounce it off. Damn. That was tough. 2nd and 13. Ball snaps. Just lofts it up. Easy play made by the running back, number 20, gets a couple of yards there and gets out of bounds. Come on, players, playmakers. Let's do something. All right, so we've got 3rd and 5 here. Can we get a stop at the 39-yard line? What, are you serious? He caught that? He caught that. That's crazy. I thought that ball would have gotten smacked down twice at the line and at the point of attack. Instead, he caught it. Who's that on the play? Damn. That was, can't tell who that was. Oh, OBJ was wide open deep down the right side too. Luckily, was not spotted by Jameis Winston. Ball at the 31 of the Vikings. 26 seconds left. Dumps it to nowhere. Goodness, that was terrible. But it stops the clock. Damn, I was hoping to just see more from Vikings players in this game. Haven't really gotten that. First preseason game, maybe use that. Hopefully get more in this second half. but definitely more in the second game. You got Ivan Pace on the blitz there, but they just hand the ball off, and they've got one timeout remaining, the Giants. And they're going to let this thing go down, presumably to kick a field goal. Final timeout. Oh, I may have to update the score here for the third time. So 3 seconds left. Regardless of the outcome, this should take us into halftime. Can't wait to get to some of your thoughts so far. Obviously, the Jamal Adams thing, that's the biggest situation we got going on right now. This is a leader. That's going to be out for a while, to say the very least. They line up to kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Giants go up by 3. It's now a 7-point lead for the Giants, up 10-3. Wow. And as we go into halftime, what are your thoughts? Let's catch up on some of your thoughts as we update the score real quick. Get to your thoughts, and then we'll get to mine in just a second. So 10-3. Okay, that's what we're working with. Angel says, KLC, you are on borrowed time. Ooh, boy. JJ McCarthy needs to be cut Monday, says Gary. Man, it's hard. It must be really hard. I'm telling you, and I'm not doing this to troll or whatever, because the whole quarterback thing exhausted me this offseason. Not the fact that it was the main point of conversation, but it seemed like it was just the only point that anyone was interested in. And it's like, after a while, it's like, how many times can you keep saying the same stuff over and over? But again, this is the part. This is the thing that I said earlier in this live stream, and that I've been holding on to for a long time without saying it, is that, and it serves no purpose to hold it in now, is that the JJ McCarthy campaign brigade, the busting down doors with Thor's hammer, as far as like how great JJ McCarthy is, it's like during the off season when we can't see him, and all we have is vibes, and all we have is imagery of this is why he's going to prove everyone wrong, is so strong in the offseason, because we have no evidence to back that up. We have nothing. We have nothing but just months on end to argue with each other over why JJ McCarthy is or is not going to eventually be great. That's it. But then when it's time to show up, i.e., this game right here, come on, bro. Like, let's cut the bullshit. Let's get to the stats on this one. Oh, everything's not fair. He's in his 3rd year. Come on, bro. We saw what happened last year in this game, and he's getting plenty of reps. He needs reps. He's had a couple of good plays, 4 for 7, 34 yards, but like just locked on players, indecisive. He panics. What else are we going to do here? Because quite frankly, it's gotten so tiresome. It's gotten so tiresome that like every time I go, when I'm like trying to just figure out what is the latest going on with the Vikings, somehow, some way. And here we go again, Randy. STFU, it's the offensive line. You want to do this we're going to do this for every possible excuse. We're going to do this. It's everyone else's fault but this guy's. That's crazy. That level of copium is wild. It's the offensive line. All right, man. We do that with every quarterback here. All the time. That's our go-to. Hang the banner. It's the offensive line's fault. All right. But I will say, getting back to the observations here as we are still in halftime, I think based off the potential, we still saw at the end of that first drive of the starting offensive line unit where, and I will give KOC credit for this, is that the commitment to the run game was strong for that opening drive. But the way that he just couldn't help himself at the end, where actually, let's do that play-by-play breakdown for the Vikings. So they had, this was, okay. Was this it? No, this was it. Okay. So this was, you got all the way down. See, kickoff. Okay. 18-yard run to start. 2-yard pass. 1-yard run. 8-yard pass. 4-yard run. 15-yard run. 1-yard run. 5-yard run. And that was on 2nd and 9. You get to 3rd and 4. And at this point, you were in the red zone. You were at the Giants' 17-yard line. Okay, so 3rd and 4, and you go pass, which, okay, fine, if it works, we're not even talking about this. But you had some flexibility right there in talking about situational play calling, where it's like you can take your chance, especially with how you ran the ball that drive, to run it again to make it to make it 4th and short, or get a new set of downs and then get a new, like, basically give yourself more options, or make it 4th and short, and then you can get cute and maybe even not even necessarily get cute, just run the football again because they couldn't stop you. But all in all, with that said, I like how the offense operated. I like the commitment to the run game up until the commitment went out of there. And then on defense, obviously, you've got your players. Jamal Adams, that is just a tough pill to swallow. Just kind of guessing what's there, what kind of reports we're going to get. You're getting some players on the defensive line that are making plays. Goodness, that was, who was that again with that big time like sack play? Was that Isaiah Rodgers? I need to look at that again. Like, there's so much that has happened, but that sack, that safe, no, that was Jay Ward. My apologies. That was a safety sack for him to come down on a safety blitz and like untouched and just make that contact. That was great. But then you had another play where you were backing the Giants up and you made a good play and then followed that up with the Giants to respond, and now they're up to 10-3. They're up by 7 points. But, you know, it's the preseason. Like, there's not you can't really take too much away from it as far as, like, I believe the positives that we have gotten from this game is something that, like, it's something that's really hard to do, making positive plays. That it's something that I think based on them doing it early in this preseason game is something that can continue on. Mistakes are so common. Like that's just something that's going to happen no matter what. That thankfully let the mistakes happen now as far as to hopefully remedy those mistakes down the road. But it's preseason. You want to get more, you want everyone to be fantastic. You're not going to necessarily get that all the time, but all things considered, not bad. Not bad. But yeah, the whole JJ McCarthy thing is just I don't know. I don't know. We're in year 3 now. He's getting the reps, and presumably he's going to start the second half off. Excuse me, as this live stream watch party is brought to you by Prize Picks. Sign up for Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code HMA. Play your first $5 lineup. And if you win your first $5 lineup, get $150 in bonus bets. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. But I'm presuming that JJ McCarthy is going to be starting this second half, because why wouldn't he? Makes all the sense in the world. But these are reps. Take advantage of them. Like, we can say year 2 as far as a starter, but this is his 3rd year in the league. Like, and have we seen any sort of improvement compared to last year as far as his processing, whatever? No, maybe the second half he'll show something. Maybe. We'll see. Where are we at on this halftime? Still commercial break. Oh, looks like at least we're back on the broadcast, at least. And okay, it's his second year. Okay, technically his second year as far as being on the football field. I still see no progression. None. Okay, so Poke Stokey says, I need a recap. What's happened so far? You have some promise on the offense, that's for sure. You've got KOC still trying to figure out how to effectively game manage critical situations. So the one drive that the starting offense had, they moved the ball really well. They committed to the run game. It was a thing of beauty. Kyler Murray got some passes off, but then in getting into deep Giants territory, it was 3rd and 4 where they had an opportunity to run the ball and get closer, if not get a new set of downs. But KOC got cute there and didn't work out. They ended up settling for a field goal. But outside of that, and I know saying outside of that is big because that's a big thing for KOC to work on. But outside of that, the offense, they moved the ball well. So, and that's all that we got from the first team offense, which that's okay. I will take that. You want to see better play calling in those critical situations, which again goes to the head coach. But that's it. You got some big plays from the defense, and a couple of times where you got a big play, but then the thing last year was you get a big play on defense and you take them out of the drive, or you should take them out of the drive for a 2nd and long or 3rd and super long situation. But then you allow the dink and dunk play to happen right after, and then there's so much space to try and play catch up on that defense for those defenders to try to figure out, okay, where is the ball? And all of a sudden, it's a new set of downs for the opposing offense. I think really this is, all things considered, this is as good of a start for the first preseason game. Like I don't necessarily believe that, yes, I want to see more from some of these guys. I want to see more from Chuck. I want to see more from Golday. I want to see more from some of these younger guys that I just don't think we're seeing enough of. But it's the first preseason game. I think all things considered, yeah, it could be better, but I'm not going to raise all holy hell about it. Will Riker's perfect. We got that going for us, at least, though. But it looks like we should be getting back here soon. But honestly, like, as far as offensively outside of the starting unit, it's JJ McCarthy. What we're not seeing from him. As we are back from halftime, Will the Thrill sends it. Giants field it. They get past the 20, get close to the 25, 26. Around the 26-yard line, they're going to be marked at to start this second half. So we're assuming that Jameis Winston is going to come back out here to lead the Giants for the second half. He is at their own 26. First and 10 under center, hands the ball off. And okay, so we got a player. An immediate play in the backfield. They don't want to talk about that, so let's do it ourselves. Oh, Isaiah Loudermilk. Nice play in the backfield. Good for him. So 2nd and 11. Ball is at their 25. Jameis gets the snap. Quick throw, OBJ, and that play is immediately ended. Pass for OBJ. And that was Samaya Vaughn with the tackle. And come on, man. We got to get these bots out of here, man. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. Third and 11. In shotgun, obviously, it's a quick throw. Can you make the play? They did. Okay. A little bit more yards given up than I'd like to see, but that's done. So that's going to be 4th down. Plays made by Chambliss. More spam. All right. I see you, Chambliss. Seven seconds left, and they send the punt off. Ooh, that was a good punt. Had to turn that around. Started off ugly, but you know what? Got that return. That was what? Ty Felton got that return to the 16-yard line. That could have been a lot worse. That could have been really bad. That was a good punt by the Giants. Vikings, they made the most of it in a positive way. Okay. Oh yeah, Webb Cole reminding us of Ivan Pace Jr. getting mossed. Earlier. So, all right, bring on JJ, man. Got to show something. All the excuses, they run out eventually. Ow. That's just me. But yeah, we got an Isaiah Loudermilk sighting. Too Evil to Hope. I was part of the base game, like back in the day, in its heyday. Lately, it's, you know, not quite there. Not quite there. Again, I'm, the more information that I get, the more, like, there's no way that I can sit there and just ignore new information for the sake of, well, this is the original take that I had. Now he's falling off. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, for depth, yeah, but the way he started, I was like, oh, yeah, he's that guy. No. Is there a pace gang? Does pace gang still exist? I don't know. It's a good question. I'm not part of it. I think Rap is. Vocal Vike, he definitely is. Not I, said the cat. A minute and 30 seconds left for ESPN Unlimited to run this ad before we get JJ McCarthy back onto the field. Any update on Jamal Adams? I know it's a lot trying to ask for any sort of details this early, but damn. Nothing. I'm sure we'll get updates. I don't think we've seen much of Chuck. Jeffrey, I don't believe we have. I mean, he's out there, but as far as making plays, no. Nothing so far. Oh, these ads. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. All right, so now, familiar situation for this drive. The Vikings are now starting deep in their own territory. It's Carson Wentz now at quarterback. They hand the ball off to the right, gets about two and a half yards right there. So that's going to do it for JJ McCarthy on this evening, or maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they give Carson Wentz some reps and then go back to JJ McCarthy. We'll see. But that was a 3-yard run there. Hoping you can get a little bit more out of Damon Claiborne, I would say. He had a couple of moments, but kind of faded off. Play action Wentz. How does he deliver? Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He completes a pass to Miles Price. Deep within his own territory. And the Vikings, after that big play, It's going to be a new set of downs, obviously. Miles Price, what the heck, dude? The instant difference as the Vikings are now at their own 39-yard line. Dude, what the heck? Great play. Hand the ball off. Claiborne gets about 4. Okay. But the instant indifference, I mean, for J.J. McCarthy, I mean, depending on how this goes with Carson Wentz, we're not talking about J.J. McCarthy as the backup. We're talking about J.J. McCarthy as the QB emergency quarterback. That play was amazing. As they run up at their own 39. Oh, no, at the Giants 41, excuse me. Carson Wentz, deep, gets it to the 40 on the Giants side. Just decisiveness. The throw. The anticipation. The command. Great plays. Okay. Now at the Giants 41, handoff. Claiborne, nice run. It's going to be about 4 yards, but I'll take it. They might give him 5 yards right there. That was an explosive run. Oh, these bots, please go away forever. Mods, for the love. Ball now at the 37. Wentz, handoff. About a 2-yard gain for Claiborne. The drive, man. 3rd and 4. Third and 4. This drive. Come on, man. Why do we need a 30-second still shot of Odell Beckham Jr.? Get back to the game. In shotgun. Ball at the 35. Ball snaps. Good protection. Moves up in the pocket. And he sends it, but that's a good play by the defense. That would have been a tough play to make. Throwing it over the middle. Oh, may have been early contact, but they'll let him play. 4th and 4. Are they going to go? I mean, where are they at? I guess there's a lot of football left to go. I strongly would have considered going for it, but they're going to kick it. Will the thrill? This man is perfect. Incredible. That was a 54-yard field goal attempt. And there was no doubt about it. No question about it. This dude's a beast, man. Come on. So update the score. Seems like we've been doing that at a glacial pace. Plus spam bots. Come on. Hey, who wants to be a mod? Hey, let me know when I do the post-game vid. When I do the post-game vid, those that want to be a mod, let me know. Because we got to get this under control, man. They too crazy out in these streets. Will the thrill. Let's go. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about for this year, not for this team. Not for as long as he is on this roster. Is Will Reichert. That man be cooking. And these, we got these 2-minute ads for ESPN Unlimited. Those that are out of market Vikings fans that are having a tough time finding the game, it's on ESPN, not Plus, Unlimited. Apparently that's a thing. Any way they can squeeze every cent out of the working class American, they will do it. More of your thoughts. Wait, we're still a minute in with this commercial. Carson Wentz. That's what the talk is on these streets. I'm with it. Kev says the chat is still arguing. What are we arguing about? About what? What? Got to see more of them. I want to see more Wentz, to be honest. Especially knowing that Kyler Murray has had some durability issues in his career. That QB2, backup quarterback, that's important. And again, this is J.J. McCarthy's opportunity, or who knows if he'll play anymore the rest of this game. But he's had his opportunities. As the Giants, they return the kickoff to the 25-yard line. Come on, defense. See some more players stand out. Chuck. Ball is at the 24. I formation, play action. Tosses it down, and it's picked off! It's picked off! Wait, who's that? Who is that? 48. It was me. Like, no question about it either. No question. Immediately picked off. Let's go. Jacob Roberts with the interception and the 6-yard return. Let's go. And on first down, Vikings get a gain of 4. It's hard to contain that one. Hard to contain that one, boy, I tell you. All right, 2nd and 3. At the 20-yard line, hand the ball off. I was about to say Jadarius Price. Damon Claiborne. That doesn't count as a touchdown? Did he go out just before getting into the end zone. Damon Claiborne got outside. Got outside. Oh, he did get outside. He got out of bounds. I thought he ran that just inside the edge. Okay. Ball is at the 11 of the Giants. Handoff. Claiborne, no gain. It's all right. 2nd and 10. Mind you that we're going deep in the depths of the offensive line. I mean, this is the the grit and bear it of the O line. 2nd and 10, shotgun. What was that play call? That was terrible. That was terrible. So that was an inside screen pass that got blown to smithereens right away. Fell incomplete. Trying to do too much. You don't have the offensive line to pull that type of play off, especially in that situation where a touchdown is at stake for that defense. Don't like that play call, but you live to play another down, 3rd and 10 at the 11-yard line. Shotgun. You got trips left. Ball snaps. You got time. You got protection. And incomplete. There's a flag on the play, so we'll see what that's about. I wonder if that ball got tipped or if that was just a bad pass. But it fell incomplete, but there's a penalty marker that after we're done glazing Jaxson Dart on the sidelines, we can hopefully get some sort of update on what the penalty is. All right, let's go to ESPN. Can you tell us what's happening? Okay, no, nothing. Okay. All right, so the Vikings get the ball back. It's 1st and goal. So that was against the Giants, and that's going to be a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown. Oh, let's see. That's a touchdown. What are we doing here? Did they lose the ball? What happened? Okay, all right. They're going to say he's short. 2nd and goal. I thought that was a touchdown, but live to run the ball again. That was terrible. Come on, Claiborne. That was a terrible run. That was a terrible rep. So that looked like it was supposed to be a misdirection run where it handed off to Claiborne, but he cuts back in. But Claiborne just slipped immediately and fell on the cutback attempt. So now, damn, Claiborne, that was your opportunity, 3rd and goal. They're probably going to pass it, or, I mean, it's inside the 2. But, yeah, I think, all right, let's see how they react. They call a timeout. There was only a few seconds left on the play clock, so smart move right there. Think this one over instead of rushing it. But damn, Claiborne slipped at the worst time because it was there. Can't say that KOC wasn't committed to the run right there. Because he was. Player execution. That's what you needed. So we've got I guess, a mid-Giants break before they get back onto the field. It's 3rd and goal. Same spot at the 2-yard line. Shotgun. Claiborne's still out there. But I have a feeling they're going to throw this. We'll see. They are going to pass to the left, and that's incomplete. Now there's a flag on the play. It might be DPI or something, but that flag got thrown in the back of the end zone where the ball was going, which would suggest pass interference or something against the defense. Pass interference. Wait. They're saying that's pass interference. Okay, that was weird. The broadcast showed pass interference on the Vikings side, but now they're saying Vikings 1st and goal. So this will set them up pretty nicely here at the 1. So, I mean, I wouldn't even mind going back to Damon Claiborne again. I wouldn't mind it. Give him another shot. Nope. Quick pass. Fade route to, oh my God, Miles Price with the touchdown. That was one-handed fade. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. Touchdown. Oh my God. Yo. How many insane plays are we going to see today? Dude, that was great. One-handed. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. Yo! Carson Wentz. Are you kidding me? You did not just do that. Will the Riker lines up for the extra point. Kick is up. He's good. What did we just witness? What did we just watch? Yeah. Don't talk to me about J.J. McCarthy anymore. We're done. We are finished. Everybody else, y'all can argue about J.J. McCarthy. That's on y'all. My black ass, I'm done with that. I'll tell you what. Oh, boy. I don't want to hear a damn thing. We are done. Finished. This channel, anyway. Everybody else, they can do whatever they want. I'll tell you that. What? Dog, for those that can't watch this game, I implore you, this will be on the Vikings YouTube channel for their highlights of this game. That catch, that throw, that catch was sensational. Well, what about J.J. McCarthy? Screw J.J. McCarthy. Hasn't done enough. It's that simple. That was incredible. What? Yo. Oh, we are so back. Oh, commercial break. Oh, boy. I need to send out a tweet. we're done. We're done. This channel, we're done. Okay. What excuse are we going to use now? Should they have a better field at MetLife? Please. I refuse. We are done. Woo-wee. Yeah. Yep. I've played it coy. I've played it neutral. Give him the reps, fine, whatever. Clearly he's not ready. No, we're done. That's it. These long commercials on ESPN Unlimited, boy. Miles Price, Kev, should be talking big-ish. He should. That was a fantastic play. That was amazing. That catch, the pass too, to where only Miles Price could make that catch. Sensational. That was great. We still waiting for this game to come back on? What are we doing here, baby? Oh, okay. We're back. Somehow we're on 2nd and 6. ESPN Unlimited just played unlimited ads for no reason. 2nd and 6. Giants, they get a couple of yards. It's 3rd down for the Giants. Yeah, I don't know what that was. You know what? All things considered, for this riggedy live stream I had to put together last second, it's gone pretty good. That was like the only hiccup just now. All right, so 3rd and 5, ball is at the 30-yard line of the Giants. They snap. Looks like Danny DeVito is in, and Bo Richter makes the sack. Look at that. And just fight. DeVito spins out his way. Is that DeVito? Is he still there? No, Allen. We got a quarterback named Allen now. All right. Giants set to punt the ball. They do. Bam. And it's returned. It's gets up to around the 45. There's a flag on the field, but for right now, Dante Fleming, he got to the 45-yard line of the Vikings. There's a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. And it's against the Vikings. Okay. So they're going to back it up. (13-10) game. Vikings. Hey, you know what? If nothing else, we getting some plays. Getting some plays out there, boy. Bo Richter, Miles Price, Jay Ward. Carson Wentz. What is happening? We're getting something. We're getting something out of this preseason game. Nothing on Jamal Adams yet. It does not look good. That's all we know. I think this builds into the next preseason game, obviously, but like much more, I would say, anticipated preseason game. Like, how can you build based off of what you've done here? How can you build upon what you've done against the Giants upcoming next week against the Baltimore Ravens? Still want to see more from certain players, but all in all, not bad. I think we've reached a conclusion on J.J. McCarthy. At least I have, anyway. But Vikings. Oh, is this Brosmer? Okay, Max Brosmer to lead this drive off, starting at their 34-yard line. And they hand the ball off to Xavier Scott for a couple of yards on the gain there. As we have almost a minute left to go in this third quarter. So that's going to be it for J.J. McCarthy. That's going to be it for Carson Wentz. So for the rest of this game, we're going to get Max Brosmer, play action. Nice quick pass to Xavier Scott. Gets a couple of yards on 2nd and 8. So we'll say 3rd and 5, perhaps. No, I'm done with J.J. McCarthy, bro. Like, well, he just needs nothing. But, whatever. Not up in here. So 3rd and 2, they're going to give him. Ball at the 44 of the Vikings. Ball snaps. Pressure's coming. Throws it quick. Deep pass. And that pass is broken up. Yeah, one-on-one right there. Pass intended for Ty Felton. But, good defense. Good defense. It's 4th and 2. Are they staying on the field? What is happening? Okay, so we're just finally, like an overview of the field would be nice instead of panning to one player for 30 seconds. The punt is up, and that we'll see. Okay, all right, so that turned out not to be too horrible of a punt. I thought that was going to be way worse, but they get it around the 27-yard line. I need to see the ref again. To get past the 20, it's either the 24 or the 27. Oh, these spammers, these spammers. Come on, man. Yeah, let me know. I'll post the post game vid will be up a little later, and then anybody that wants to be a mod, let me know in the comments section. We'll be sure to add you. Cause yeah, these spammers, they are wreaking havoc. So we're going into the fourth quarter now. Vikings up 13-10. So yet another commercial break. I'm with it. I think this is prime opportunity time for more Ty Felton, more Dante Fleming, more Claiborne. Why not? Why not? Get some more action for these young bucks. I already got somebody on Twitter. I said, I don't want to, I'm done talking, hearing about JJ McCarthy. Response, what this dude say? Why? Because his receivers drop perfectly thrown balls? Okay. All right. The excuses are never ending. Never ending. Like, oh, bad weather. The Doppler radar said this, and it threw J.J. McCarthy off his game. All right. All right. Looks like we got 3 seconds left, and we back up in this piece. And maybe there is a case that KLC is not a quarterback whisperer as far as building a quarterback from the ground up. Maybe that is the case. That said, still, some point, man. As long as KOC is the head coach, that's not going to matter. So it's like, what are we doing here? Play action. Pass is caught. And stopped after about a 2-yard gain for the Giants. Wait a minute. Who is this quarterback now? For the Giants? No. We'll reconvene after this play. The ball's at the 24. Ball snaps for the Giants in shotgun. Quarterback throws it deep over the left side, and that ball is picked off. Picked off, I tell you. I guess the quarterback doesn't even matter. But the ball is picked off. Let's go. Who came up with the play? Where are we at? What's happening? Let's go. That ball was picked off by Thomas, 39. New heads, new names. Oh, snap. It's Jacob Thomas. Finally getting himself out there. Welcome to the show. It's about time. Crazy. All right. Jacob Thomas, I finally showed up. Shoot. Been waiting for him to make his mark. Let's go. Point, point, point. And who was that quarterback? Brandon Allen. That's great. That's just great. Oh my gosh. You got players, man. You got players. Says Jacob Thomas. Jacob Thomas, number 39. Let's go. We back on. Vikings 1st and 10 at their own 44. Did they bring Wentz back out? Either way, they hand the ball off. Holy smokes. Ooh-wee. I'm sorry, Mr. Dylan Bell, with that 17-yard run. Did they bring back Carson Wentz? Did they take out, they done with the Max Brosmer project? Yo. Another player. So many players, individual players. At least making themselves known. Yeah, they brought back Carson Wentz, who threw the ball to, I guess that was Dylan Bell. And one could say, you know what, bad throw there. Or you could say that Bell, just took off running without making sure he secured the catch. Either way, that's incomplete. Oh my gosh, these spammers. Go away. It is 2nd and 10. Ball snaps, quick pass. And that, again, I don't know why. Dude, just rip that play out the playbook. The quick inside screen pass almost never works for this Viking squad. Almost never. And that was certainly the case there. That's about a yard and a half, maybe 2-yard loss. They're going to say, okay. So now it's 3rd and 13. And okay, so there's a flag on the play that stops the play, which screams false start. Oh no, they're saying timeout. Okay, so the Vikings called their first timeout of the second half. again, I can't thank you all enough for allowing this live stream to happen, and the fact that this live stream was even able to happen just last second off of some last minute thinking. Appreciate you all. Good stuff to talk about. Individuals to talk about. Okay, so we're back on. It's 3rd and 13 in shotgun. Wentz, what you gonna do when they come for you? That was a good play. That was a good play. I mean, considering you're with the end of the end rotation on the offensive line, pressure coming. I mean, sure, it's like, look at the sticks, try to go ahead of the sticks. But, well, that was just a great play by whoever 67 was. Those are bunnies right there. What? But even still, if he had gotten that pass off that player on the left side, it wasn't going anywhere. Punt is up. And that ball it's going to be deep. Like around the 10-yard line. 12:20 left to go in this game. Oh, Lord. All we need is a couple of drives from somebody, from a team. This is a drive. Run some clock. This is crazy. I tell you what. Barry says spam is greater than tofu. I agree. Then again, I've never had tofu. I'll never try it. It just seems not my thing. Spam, though. Haven't had it in a while. But if I had to, I'd go for it again. Yeah, that defender, what was that, number 67 on the Giants? That got the bunnies, got the vertical up there to get that tip pass? That was nice. Objectively speaking. All right, we just need some drives to save us for the rest of this game. That's all we need. Oh, Scrabble. Pat brought up the Scrabble. I haven't had that in years, but I used to throw down on some Scrabble. Oh, that takes me back. And here's spam, the bad spam, to remind us how bad the bad spam can be bad. It's always got to ruin things. We're vibing, having a good time. Here come the bots. Hey, you should click on this link. It's going to get you a free pack of gummy bears. Shut up. Leave us alone. No one's clicking on your products. Still a 13-10 game. 12 and a half left to go in the game. And what do you know? How many times are we going to see the ball start inside the 10 for either team? That is the case for the Giants at their own 8. Hand it off, and oh boy, we got a player. We got a player that made a tackle in the backfield. Instantly, too. All right, this Giants broadcast, they're not going to show the players, so I'm going to have to do it. Who was that? Bengali Kamara with the tackle in the backfield. Well done. Second and 11. There's a penalty on the play after the run of about 4 yards. It's going to be against the Giants. Come on, man. All these flags. Keep the clock moving. So that's obviously coming back. Holding against the Giants. I just like just so many names that have been out there today. That it's like, oh, okay, great. Third and 7 at the 11-yard line. Oh, good. Whoever that was, 56, got off the ball fast. Kamu Gruger-Bell? Let's see. Was that him? 56. That get off. That was nice right there. So it's incomplete. All right, you're not going to tell me. All right. I feel like that's Gruger-Bell. Feel like. All right. Nope, that's Arden Walker. I am off on that. Still, great get off on that third down play. Punt is up. Giants send it to the Vikings. Oh, little fumble there, but he recovered. Gets past the 30, the 35, the 37-yard line. And there's a flag on the play, because why wouldn't there be? Armstead with the return. What is happening? Every chance we get, the game stops. Game stops, bro. So now we got a flag with just under 11 minutes left to go in the game. Vikings still up, 13-10. Refs, they're talking, can we figure this the hell out? Because I gotta pee. I use the restroom real quick. Oh, we're having a conversation to the likes of Days of Our Lives between the referees and both coaches on what's happening. Like, gosh, this is just a slugfest. It's just nasty. Illegal formation on the offense. So offsetting penalties, there's also a penalty on the defense, repeat fourth down. Come on, man. Stop stalling. Stop stalling, man. Let's go. Fourth and 7. And I mean, my gosh, I hope the refs are getting booed. All right, we're back on. Repunt. Punt is up. Okay, gets to the 30. Close to the 40. Vikings going to start around their 38-yard line. Returned by Dante Fleming. With that said, I have got to use the restroom. Real quick. All right, all right, all right. All right, so we are back. I think that is the first pee break that I've taken in a while, like going back into last season where I had a streak of no pee breaks. We are back now. It is 1st and 10. Vikings, they have the ball at their own 38-yard line. So we got Carson Wentz back out there. Hands the ball off. Not sure to who, but gets a couple of yards right there. 2nd down. And can we keep the clock moving? Like, no penalties. No nothing. Come on. We've got what we've needed to see, at least in this game, this preseason game. Hoping to see more in the second preseason game, but so far a lot of individual standouts. I will say that. Pass is quickly completed by Carson Wentz. Gets up gingerly there after the reception. It's going to be 3rd and 1. And on that 3rd and 1 play, we had a little switch up. Carson Wentz throws it, and Ford from the defensive line got the tip ball to force the incompletion. It's going to be 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1 right around midfield, so they're going to punt it. 9:13 left to go in this game. Sends it, and that thing, wow, okay. Giants are going to start their offense at their own 4-yard line. Anybody else want to make plays? Got 9 minutes left of game time, baby. Anybody? Anybody? It's up there. Don't be shy now. And again, another, how many times are we going to see an offense just start this far back? They're going to say at their 5. Okay. 1st and 10. Ooh, that defense got there so quick. Yard gain. But I love that defensive line, how they collapsed right away. There was nothing there. And to get a 5-yard head start to just run as fast as you can, and for that gap to close it fast as it did, that's incredible. And I mean, that's the defensive line. It's not sexy, but gets the job done. Quick pass on 2nd and 8. A lot of space there. Receiver got the first down and more. New set of downs. Easy come, easy go. We want Chuck. We want Chuck. Oh, okay. We just no huddling this bad boy. All right. They hand the ball off. Yes, they do. That is stopped pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Tackle was made by Khalif Halasi. We're at 2nd and 6. And now ESPN Unlimited at probably their second glitch of this live stream. We're at 3rd down for the Giants now. Ball is at their own 28. 27, excuse me. Ball snaps. Quarterback. Pump fakes. And I don't know what happened. Just the camera angle, that was terrible. Either way, the Giants, they completed that pass. Terrible broadcasting. Terrible camera crew. Drive continues for the Giants. Brandon Allen, huh? We've got 1st and 10. Ball is at the 48-yard line, approaching midfield for the Giants. Hands the ball off, and what do you know? Oh. Nice immediate play to like limit the damage right there. And that play was made by Kamara. Bengali Kamara. Nice work. Second and 7. Quick pass outside. Ooh, couldn't make the open field tackle right there. Not great. That was Nudie. Missed tackle. Dwight McGlothern. Gotta do better. Have to do better. Well, at least the clock is moving. So we got that going for us. Under 5 minutes left to go. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Handoff. It's about a 3-yard gain right there. Yeah, ooh, got pushed back there. The reserves on that D line. Second and 7. Ball is at the 38. Handoff. They're not messing around, but oh my gosh. Is that Kamara again? Really? He's having himself a game. That's for sure. Holy smokes. Gonna have to make sure I give this man a shout out. Ball is now at the 36. 3rd and 5. Giants. Snap. Quick pass. Oh, you had a gunner right there that may have been an illegal block in the back. I don't know. So there's a flag. Okay. I think we're going to get an illegal block in the back because you had a gunner ready to take that dude's head off. Who is that gunner? He deserves a shout out too. What is happening to my voice? I love the effort right there. So that was, boom, was that Chuck? That may have been Chuck. They showed the replay one time. That may have been Chuck. And if that was Chuck, that was great. May have been. Can't confirm. I think it was him. He would have took his head off on that play. 3rd and 15. After the penalty, brings the Giants back to the 50, to the 46, and that went nowhere. It's 4th down. It's over. Under 3 minutes left to go. Swift Blade, excuse me. Kyler looked good. He played for a drive. The first team offense played for a drive, and he played good. He did what he was asked to do. It was a run-dominant drive, and then I think KOC got in his own head at the end of that drive, which resulted only in 3 points when they could have gotten maybe a touchdown. So now we're back on the field with 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go. $13-10 game, still Vikings. And another possession where you got to start inside the 5. This is crazy. Regardless of the team, by the way. It's like definitely the whole second half, it's been like each offense has started deep, deep, deep within their own territory. And this doesn't change for the Vikings. Starting at their own 4, they hand the ball off, and the run game I mean, let's just say the depth behind your guys still needy. Not there. Don't have it. We're officially at the 2-minute warning. I would imagine they're just going to run this out. Well, let's confirm that on Jamal Adams. Let's see. That's sad. That's sad. Really, really was out here just excited for just what Jamal Adams could do for this team. Let's see. Update. Anything. Anything. Kevin O'Connell, this from Phil Mackey. Kevin O'Connell essentially confirmed Jamal Adams' season is over. What a crushing blow. Oh my gosh. Tough. Absolutely tough. It's football, but it doesn't make the sting less painful. That's tough. Big factor expected for this defense. All right, gonna have to pull it together. Huge loss before we even got to see the expected gains from him in the regular season. Wow. Still 20 seconds, commercial time for ESPN Unlimited. I'm going to make sure I cancel this ESPN Unlimited after I'm done with this live stream. You got $15 out of me, dude, for this one game. And I'm going to write it off. I'm going to never use this again unless I'm forced to. Which I hope not. Ah, yes. Bring on the flood of spams. Well, I guess because we're at the end of the game, they really like to drag on the commercials, ESPN Unlimited. Either way, we're back. It's 2nd and 10, 2 minutes left to go on the button. Vikings, they've got the ball at their own 4-yard line. Wentz is the quarterback. Quick pass. Wow. That was a lot of pressure, too. Nice play. Nice play there. To at least get some separation. Nice play. Ty Felton. No. Goodness, what am I doing? That's Dante Fleming. Both of them have been making plays today. Yeah, these ads, man. It's like, uh-oh, Wentz on the move. Oh, did he just complete that? He did on the run, getting chased down. It looked like there wasn't anything there but Carson Wentz. Let's see that again. From their, looks like their own 9-yard line. Running, running, running. It makes the play. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Pass was completed to Marshall Lang. Okay. Good for him. New set of downs. 135 and counting. Are you serious? How many different names? How many different names are we going to see? I don't know. Oh, the Giants are taking a timeout. All right, they want to see more. They want more action. They want more action, Jaxson. He's throwing a tantrum. He's bouncing up and down, John Harbaugh. Dude, that was a sick play. Dude, he caught it too. I don't, like, what are you talking about? He caught it. Crashing out over nothing. Hands the ball off. All right, hard takedown, whatever. It's football. Second down. Did all that. He really did all that. This man, John Harbaugh, crashed out over a legitimate catch. Now look at him slouched over. Oh, man. Like, what? But thanks for the added stoppage time. John Harbaugh. You want some more of this ass whooping in a 3-point game? Let's go, let's go, let's go. So that was what, 2nd and 12? That's about an 8-yard gain from Dylan Bell. What you talking about, Dylan? Look at John Harbaugh. Oh, man, gosh golly, Jiminy Jillikers. Really? I for one, cannot believe that he caught that ball. What is wrong with you? Is the clock running, or are we finding another reason to stop it? Oh, okay. Just, I can't let go. 3rd and 3. All right. Of this feeling forever. What are we doing? What is happening? Five on the clock. Quick pass. Stay in bounds, please. Nice. Whoa, hey. Nice way to end that. Carson Wentz, a quick screen pass to Dante Fleming. Stays in bounds. Clock keeps ticking. Nice. Look at that. Closing out a game. And not leaving it up to chance. Now you can take the victory formation. You're good. Ooh, and that's going to do it. Vikings win 13-10. Lots of good stuff to talk about. Lots of stuff to, not even lots of stuff to be desired. There's nothing to be desired for me. For some people, for an individual player, maybe that is the case, but lots of good stuff to talk about. The post-game video will be up a little later this afternoon. Again, I cannot stress enough just how thankful I am for all of you guys that participated in this last second ghetto ass live stream that I put together with malfunctioning equipment, whatever. With that said, post game vid will be up a little later today. Thanks again.